I've been asked by several financial advisors in the last few days whether they should use WhatsApp for business, and my answer has been yes. I've been using it in my business for some time now, and you'll see at the bottom of my screen, at the bottom right there, there's an icon that looks like the WhatsApp speech bubble, but with a B in the middle. So the first thing you need to do is download the WhatsApp business app for your phone, whether it's iPhone or Android. You'll do that through your app store. And when you do that, it will ask you then to choose between the old WhatsApp or the standard WhatsApp you've been using and the WhatsApp business application. To my knowledge, you cannot run both at the same time. You will have to make a choice between the two. I have obviously chosen the business app, so I don't have regular WhatsApp on my phone anymore. I only have the business application. I don't think that I use it to its full potential. I'm sure there's still lots more that I can explore. But you go into settings, the bottom right there. I tapped on that. And again, this is for an iPhone, so if you're on Android, it might look slightly different. And you go into business settings at the top. And you can then edit and change the business settings that apply to you. The two tools that I find most useful are at the bottom here, messaging tools. First is an away message, which you can select on and off and do during business times, etc. You can also exclude, so if you've got family or friends who are texting you regularly, you can pop them in there. And there was my away message during COVID and lockdown. So you can turn that on and off as you wish. The other useful tool is the greeting message. So if a new prospect texts you and you don't have their contact in their phone, which is the setting that I've done, exclude, you can then have a welcome message which routes them either to your website, asks them to contact you via email, etc. You can have quick replies, which I think is a standard setting anyway. For normal WhatsApp, you can go through business profile, short links, etc. to show your website and quick start guides for your business and sign on, etc. The other area that is useful during this time is to create broadcast lists. So if it's not showing, you just got to pull it down. It is already showing on my screen here. And you go to broadcast lists, and then you can assign a list to a group of clients. When you create a list, you will see you're limited to, at the top there, 256 names, and you can literally just swipe through and tap names, and it'll start to populate your list and tell you how many you've got left. Once you've created the list, it'll then allow you to send a message to all these people. They will not know that they're in a group. They will just feel like you are messaging them. But it's important to go back to this screen, and you'll see at the top there, there's the list I've just created. It's got no name. You'll then need to click on the I next to that and then type in a list name, which you can obviously do via product, via type of client, whatever segmentation you'd like to use. Being limited to 256 names, you will need to most likely to create multiple groups, but that is essentially how you create a broadcast list that is separate to groups. So again, people will not see other names in there. And when you send out a broadcast message to that list, you'll tap on it, and then you would send it as a normal message, which I'm not going to do now because obviously I don't know who I just tapped on, but that hopefully answers many of your questions. I hope that helps.